Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out a bunch of new Tarte products. So I ordered a bunch. If you guys follow me on my stories, I got the new Maracuja Setting Mist, the Tinted Hydrator. I got the Surfer Curl Mascara, the new Maracuja Glossy Lip Oil. And then I did get their new cream bronzers, and I got the brush to go with it. And then I decided to pick up another of these drink of H2O. They had like a Big Mama for a really great deal. So I did already prep my skin with this moisturizer, and then I also went in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench Hydrating Primer. I already have this in my collection. I really like the Tarte Sea line. I even have like a lot of the lipsticks and foundations and things, so this is probably going to end up being like pretty much just like a Tarte tutorial. But I wanted to test out these new products. So I already prepped my skin, like I said. So I'm going to go in and start with my foundation for the day. So hopefully this all turns out well. I have an event I have to go to in like 2 hours. So wish me luck. So I did get the shade Fair Light Neutral. Probably should have gotten just Fair Neutral because it is kind of dark, but it is all we got. So we're going to have to make it work. I heard this is light to medium buildable coverage, and I think I'm going to try it with a brush first. So I'm going to go in with this brush from Tarte. Pretty sure this was from their like sea stuff as well. Heard it's really moisturizing, which is kind of what I like in the summer. I like a little bit of like a light medium coverage, and then I just kind of like put concealer in places I want more coverage, because in the summer I generally don't like something super heavy like day to day unless I'm like going out and that's it. Plus I figured if I go on a vacation that this would be really nice, because again, if I go somewhere hot, I don't want where like I feel like my makeup is just gonna slide off, and I'm sure there's a lot of you who kind of feel the same way, so I thought this would be some good products to test out for you guys and me as well. It is definitely light coverage, but I think it looks really nice. It just kind of gave me like a healthy glow, even though it is like a little dark. But honestly, it's probably a good thing because I am like really pale. Once I get sun though, I generally get up to at least like light golden or light sand in Tarte foundations. The other day I was going to use it was like the Basu foundation or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Focallure maybe, something like that, and it was light golden, which is like way too dark for me right now. Generally when I tan, I get really like kind of like yellowy. I don't get like that pink bronzy tan, if that makes sense. This does feel really nice on the skin, I will say that. But I really thought this would be a good day to day. Plus it's only like $29, I believe. And these Maracuja products, from what I have seen, were at Sephora already. I did order off the Tarte website because I couldn't find, maybe it was, there was some product that I couldn't find somewhere. But I know like the C line is only at Sephora. I was hoping that some of these would be at Ulta, because I know they mentioned that they are going to be going to Ulta, but they haven't yet. The Maracuja line, obviously not the C, because that's a Sephora line from what I know. So make sure I get this blended out in case I take pictures or anything today. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just like one layer. I think it looks nice. Like I said, it gave me a healthy glow. Obviously it is light coverage. You can still see my freckles and some like little zits and things I have going on. So I do have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, but lately, like, I used to love this stuff. Also, mine is like really old and it's like basically empty, so I should probably get a new one. But I tried it out again yesterday and I didn't love it. It kind of broke up around my nose, but under my eyes it was great. So today I'm going to go in with Shape Tape just because I've been using this lately and I think my skin likes it during the winter months. I'm just going to put it where I usually do, just a little bit. And I am going to blend that out with a sponge. This feels really weird not doing like a full coverage makeup look, I gotta admit. But alright, so we have our concealer on. Now I want to go in and use the new cream bronzer. Side note, I love the color of this packaging. It's like Tiffany blue, which is great. I love blue and Tiffany blue, like mint colors. I just think they're so pretty. So there's only 3 shades of this bronzer. I have mine in Seychelles. I'm not good with pronunciations, but this is what it looks like. And then I did get the brush to go with it, which look how cute that brush is. It's really heavy actually too. So I kind of compare it to, I still have it. I have this brush that I'm sure a lot of you guys have if you like ordered one of those bags ever and you got these thrown in it. This one is like way lighter and it's a little bit, feels just cheaper compared to this one. So I do really like this new shorter brush. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it and hopefully I don't ruin my makeup. I have not watched anyone talk about this and I don't know if anyone has. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about Tarte at the moment. I'm just gonna put it where I want it and then I will probably like help blend it out with this brush and my foundation brush. Obviously it is a bronzer, it's not meant to contour, so keep that in mind. Alright, I'm just gonna use my foundation brush to kind of help blend it. It's not so warm. Man, I remember when I first started my channel, I used to use cream products all the time. I had and I still have it, the Natasha Denona like face palette that they had. It's like, it's crazy expensive. It's like stupid expensive. But I remember I got it and one of it came broken from Beautylish and then they replaced it and let me keep the old one, which it was like okay, but like one of the powders was like completely shattered. So I still have like 2 full-size products of like cream products now. Little definitely goes a long way with this bronzer, but it definitely warms up your skin. So it does that job. I kind of want to go back in and put a little bit more foundation just to kind of help blend it a little better so it doesn't look so crazy. Alright, then to kind of help blend, I'm just going to dab over with my sponge. And before I set with powder, I am going to go in and use a cream bronzer. So I have these new MAC blushes. I got a couple of them. This one is in So Natural. And they're actually like a cream. So I'm just going to pat some on. And then I'll blend it out with the sponge. Definitely very, very glowy right now. So I'm going to go ahead and try to set everything. And I'm going to probably do my brows and eyes so we can come back and try out the mascara, the lip oil, and the setting spray. Alright, so I went ahead and did my eyes with liner and things like that. So I'm wearing the... Alright, I actually have no idea which Tarte palette is, but this is what the cover looks like. Pretty sure I got it in a BoxyCharm. It's just like a little neutrals palette, so I've just decided to rock that today. And I am ready for my mascara. So this is the only product that I think I've heard something about, and I think I heard that people liked it, so I wanted to try it out. Tarte generally does have good mascaras. There's, I really like the Too Faced Damn Girl, and then like Marc Jacobs are like my go-tos. Like I really only use mascaras from like 3 brands. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it and see what we think. It might end up being easier to tell if I wasn't wearing a liner, but I know I'm gonna wear lashes today since I am going out to that event in a little bit for brunch. So then we're gonna put this on some of the lower lashes. Alright, I really like this wand. It does a nice job at separating. Like I said, if I wasn't wearing like, it's not like dramatic makeup, but you know what I mean? Like it's still like a smokier look and I use liner. It's kind of hard to tell. This would be like a good, if you're just wearing like a shimmer all over your lid and throw on some mascara in the summer type of mascara. Because it is curling my lashes, which is kind of crazy because mine are literally like stick straight. And I don't like curling my lashes with like a curler just because I feel like it damages them. I don't know. Ever since I quit using it, even though I wear falsies constantly, I haven't like lost any lashes or anything. So I kind of feel like that was the culprit. I like how this wand is not overly big or anything, because some of the other ones I use, like the Marc Jacobs and the Too Faced one that I mentioned, those do have bigger wands, and it can sometimes be a little tricky. Alright, so here is what the mascara looks like. It's honestly not bad. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm still going to wear falsies anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and put on the Maracuja Glossy Lip Oil. I actually already used this last night, and it felt so nice on the lips. It does have, you probably can't even tell on camera, but it does have like the brush tip applicator. It is not a doe foot. So it kind of is like a shorter version of the Kylie gloss, not her high glosses, but the other ones. And this one though isn't frayed and everything, so it's fine. It just smells so like sweet and fruity. It's a really nice scent, and I really like the color. I love wearing gloss all the time, not even just in the spring and summer, but especially in the spring and summer. I really like this color too. I really hope they just release a ton more of these, because I think these are great. It feels so nice on the lips. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes, and we will come back and set the face. Alright, lashes are on. I am wearing the Lash Pop lashes in red Rari. I love these lashes. I just got them in the other day. I just feel like they look so pretty. Really like them, especially with this makeup look. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face using the Maracuja Miracle Mist. I did already spray this once before, and it is kind of like the Morphe one as far as the setting mist goes. And then it just smells like really nice and fresh. It's definitely a little bit hydrating. I know they said on Tarte it's supposed to like lock in your makeup, so we will put it to the test. I will not use any other setting sprays today. So hopefully it does not let me down today. Alright, so that is all of the new Tarte products I wanted to test out for you guys. So far, I think everything looks really nice. The cream bronzer actually turned out a little bit better than I thought it would. I ended up going in a little bit with a powder bronzer, just like right here, just to kind of make sure it didn't get lost. And I did set my face and all of that. Yeah. Overall, I think it looks nice and fresh. Obviously, all of my freckles and everything are peeking through, which I do not mind. I think it looks cute and everything still. It definitely gives me more like summer vibes because it's less coverage, which like I said, that is what I'm going for. If you can only pick up one thing, honestly, I think this lip oil is probably my favorite product in the mist. Obviously, I need to wear everything, make sure the mascara doesn't have any flakes, bronzer doesn't like fade at all or anything, and same with the tinted hydrator. I don't know what any of these claims are, so we're just going to play it by ear. I will do a check-in after the event, which that ends, technically doesn't end, wow that fell. So technically it does not end until like 2, but I'm probably going to have to leave early, around 1, and then I'll get back home around 2-ish. And then I will do a check-in before Chris and I go do the rest of the things for the rest of the day. So, also, by the way, it is now 8:27, so this will be the first check-in. I got up pretty early this morning, so yeah. Alright, so it is now 2:26, actually, so it's been 6 hours since I put on my makeup. I am back from the event, so I wanted to do a quick check-in. I did get some compliments on my makeup, so I told people I was trying out some new makeup. I do have a spot right here now because Chris told me it was barbecue sauce, and it is actually just a freckle, so just ignore that. I'm gonna have to like fix that a little better. But the only what?
My bad.
There you have it. So it's barely breaking up around my nose, which is kind of usual for me. Just kind of like my hormonal areas on my face. But honestly, I feel like everywhere else it does look pretty nice. It is breaking up a little bit around my mouth, which I did have some mimosas, and then we went and ate lunch and that kind of thing. And I do tend to like touch my chin I'm really trying not to, especially with everything going on right now. But honestly, I think it looks really nice. The bronzer is definitely still there. Same with my blush and all that I used. And it is not transferring, which is nice. So I will do another check-in later because 6 hours is not enough of a wear test for myself personally. If I go to work, you have like an 8-hour day plus putting it on, and usually I'll eat dinner and things like that when I'm still in my makeup. So I like to do at least 12 hours, if not more. So I'm gonna go as long as I can tonight. Alright, so it is time for the final check-in. It is now like 10 o'clock. It is 9:54. So I've had this on. I finished my makeup at like around 8:30. We had over a 12-hour wear test. It was like 13 and a half hours, I believe. If my math is right. It could be wrong. I'm really tired. And I gotta get up early and go to work. So after this video up for you guys, I'm gonna do my final check-in. So I do have some mascara that's smudged. We ended the night at our friend's house, and me and her were drinking wine and just laughing at things, and my eyes kind of tend to water, especially at night, and she has some cats like I do, so my eyes just water from that naturally. But this is what everything looks like. Hopefully you guys can kind of see. Definitely is like breaking up a little bit now, but honestly it's nothing that I would be like, oh gosh, I need to like get home and like completely take it off. Has like the normal breakup around my nose, which I usually get. It is breaking up around my chin, but again, I like to touch especially my chin. I know you're not supposed to. Honestly, I think it wears off pretty nicely. My bronzer is still on, and I'm actually really impressed with this cream bronzer. And even like the coverage on the tinted hydrator, the Maracuja tinted hydrator, I think is actually really nice. Like even when it fades, it doesn't look bad. Like my skin just feels and looks definitely really glowy and hydrated. And Chris even earlier said my skin looked blurred, which is kind of crazy because you guys saw the products and I showed you the products that I used today. I just used their hydrator, the primer, and then this, and that's it. I didn't do anything else. So, alright, so that is how everything wore throughout the day. Honestly, I thought all the products were really nice. I don't see any like flaking from this mascara. Obviously, it is not waterproof, but I think that is okay. It made my lashes look really nice. Honestly, tomorrow I think I might try to rock these products again, but with like just one shade swiped across my lids and no falsies, and just do this, and I'll post it on my story. So if you guys follow me on there, you will see that probably the day this video goes live, if I had to guess. But I do think this is a really nice like tinted hydrator light coverage foundation. I like that it doesn't like dry out your skin. Even at the end of the day, I feel like my skin looks really like juicy, which is like what their tagline kind of seemed to be. The mist is definitely really nice. I do like this bronzer a little bit. It does go a long way. I don't think you necessarily need the brush just because this does deposit so much color, and I'm pretty fair right now. Maybe in the summer it wouldn't be as like crazy noticeable, but I still stand by, if you want to get like a product, this is so good. If you guys love lip oils and like balms and glosses, you will eat this up. So alright, and that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. I will have all of these products linked down below. So if you want to check them out, those are my RewardStyle links. I do make a small commission if you decide to make a purchase through them. If you do, I greatly appreciate it, but obviously you don't have to. So be sure to follow me on all my socials, especially Instagram. That is where I'm most active. I post there daily, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!